Good morning. I am Jang from Ensign InfoSecurity, and it's been a month since I came back to Korea. It's my honor to speak at this prestigious international security conference. And for this panel, the talk, we have four speakers. And I was told that the panel consists of foreign and the domestic speakers, and maybe I'm the one of the foreign group. However, I am Korean national, and I worked in Korea until 5 years ago. Then the move to Singapore, and national the defense the company at the company. I was working at the cyber security unit, the manager, and now I am working as the technology lead at the Ensign InfoSecurity. I want to talk about effective threat detection monitoring. And cyber threat intelligent analysis procedure is defined in this slide. There's input, and also through process analysis, you end up in getting output. And for the source data, so you get intelligence and operation sources, and also you get information from deep and dark web. Also, you can get information from open source intelligence and the social intelligence. So these are the input documents and data you need to analyze to understand cyber threats and malware. Also, you need to analyze your vulnerabilities, and you comprehensively understand the analysis results. Then you can set up a strategy to work against the cyber threats. So outputs include insights, threat trends, and recommendations. So once you have cyber threat intelligence, there will be benefits that you can enjoy. So why do we need cyber threat intelligence? You need to understand the requirements. Now, the digital environment is highly contextualized and localized. Working environment is changing. Many people are working from home, and operating environment and use environments have changed. Secondly, threat detection and analysis engine are required for that. You need to collect data real time, and a lot of network events and abnormal traffic need to be analyzed with a specific engine. Even if you collect data, you have to analyze it correctly to make it useful information. So that's why you need to have in-depth analyses on different stages of cyber attack lifecycle. And certain functions need to be implemented. So those include early warning detection and activities to reduce exposure to cyber threats. Lastly, you need to reduce cyber risks to lower the damage level even if an incident appears. You need to use a system to collect cyber threat intelligence related data. Then as a result, you can enjoy mainly three benefits. Those benefits can be divided into strategic and tactical and operational benefits. For strategic benefits, you can identify actionable intelligence to prevent and respond to cyber threats. And you can advise on cyber threats that can potentially impact the organization. At the tactical level, the decision-making organization can draw conclusions by making plans. So this kind of cyber threat intelligence provides an overview of tactics, techniques, and procedures. The last benefit is operational benefit. It means the users and operators can get the feeds and reports about specific attacks and campaigns. So according to those attacks, they can take appropriate responses. And I'm going to explain the APEC cyber threat landscape, and it's divided into banking finance, second, manufacturing, and the third, technology. And this text is really small, so I'm going to explain based on the text. So first, in the banking and finance sector, so fake applications are on the rise. So a fake website that is luring the users. So if a users log in and provide the ID and password, and then the threat actors can easily collect the IDs and password of the people. For example, in Indonesia, so individuals who left complaint messages on the bank's official account were targeted by threat actors. Then ID and password login page is provided. Those individuals' identity was stolen and they were targeted for attack. And in another case in Thailand, there was a customer who had contacted the bank to update his address, was targeted by threat actors. In the manufacturing sector in Taiwan, what happened was it was officially publicized the event in there's a Taiwanese oil company and a chemical company in Taiwan. The suffered a supply chain and manufacturing line disruptions, and the threat actors threatens the companies to discontinue the operations. So in the technology sector, so what happened was the system information was acquired by threat actors and specific permission profile was acquired to paralyze the service. And the cryptocurrencies mining system was used to insert the ransomware. So in order to protect your environment against these threats, we need to have effective correlation monitoring system architecture model. So we are suggesting this kind of a model. This is an internal system structure and EDR. So device management level is laid down here, but it can be called MDR or XDR. So detection solution or the system is in place. When you have this kind of a solution, you can manage the endpoint and infrastructure, and monitor them. If threats exist, you need to take response. You collect this kind of intelligence data, and it is called the NDR in this slide. And for all network traffic, you need to identify what kind of a threat exists. Then the information is sent to monitoring system and eventually cyber threat intelligence system analyze the received data to understand what kind of a threats existed and if there's a correlation between the threat and the actual the damage and act accordingly. If you have this kind of system in place, then you can secure your environment and upgrade your security system. Thank you for your attention.